anyone here got more going on? I don't know if the chapter updates their quests.
Hey, listen. Enough already. I want a proper job.
Oh, I'm not so sure. Have you given more thought to our arrangement?
Yeah, well, you can trust me. I won't cause you any more trouble.
Okay, then get ready. We'll be going into battle soon.
Good. I'll prepare myself. So, if you ever need a comrade in arms by your side again, I'm available now.
Good to know. What is that? What's this thing doing here? You agent? What about you? You still, like, not pissed off enough to leave? I wish you were.
You recruited your father? Was no one else available?
He's a good commander and strategist. We should give him a chance. But keep an eye on him, too. He's already stabbed me in the back once.
I'll be vigilant. You can be sure of that.
Huh. Bankman is gone, looks like. I wonder where where Dex ended up. I kind of forgot that we sent him off here. I'm kind of surprised, if he is sticking around here, that the elves would abide whatever his name is. His foster dad.
I found you. I was looking for you.
Me?
Yes. The rote mulch entrails you brought me were a great success with my students. I could pay you as motivation.
Oh, you want more?
So let me know if you want to hunt mutants for me again.
Not really. I think I'm just thoroughly exhausted. No. Leave me alone. Thoroughly exhausted with these open world RPGs now. Just the sheer number of side quests. Like, normally, like, I do some of them off screen or something, but I don't even care to do that. So, yeah, I don't know where he ended up. God, the thing's so noisy. Well, screw that. I'm sure he's fine. So we gotta go somewhere here. This is the place then?
Commander?
Yeah. This is a good spot for contacting Cassandra.
Acknowledged.
So crank it up, do your thing, and call her.
Order insufficiently specific.
Please create a connection with Control Unit 0.
Unable to comply. Enhanced security protocols active.
Deactivate protocols. I want to talk to Cassandra.
Initiating. Please wait. Please wait.
Feels like a bad idea. What? We moved.
Connection to Control Unit 0 established.
Okay then. Cassandra, can you hear me?
I hear you, second humanoid anomaly of this planet. Where is your prototype?
You still haven't found Dawkins, huh? That asshole's tricky to track down when he doesn't want to be found.
Hold your position. The curators will take you into custody. Where is your prototype?
Or I have another suggestion. How about you welcome us into your main former?
Welcome? The second humanoid anomaly of this planet is volunteering to be imprisoned?
You got it. Throw me in the lion's den. The way things are, I'll be visiting you in the main former soon anyway.
Analyzing.
Huh. I can see how that would be confusing. So I'll clear it up for you. Okay.
What?
I can't get this idea of DNA replication.
Is now the time to think about that?
If it's all true, then who or what am I?
Gun down!
Some kind of clone?
That's it.
What?
There will be
Under
no
Dawkins'
further
control?
warnings.
It doesn't feel like it. I mean, I still have
Gun
free
down.
will, don't I?
That's better.
Oh my god, this is so fucked up. None of this should be happening right now.
Infection. I'd already forgotten about it again. I should train my mind before that thing happens to me.
Contact. Enemy units detected.
What happened? Where'd she go?
Great. We can take care of her henchmen first.
Whoa, hang on a minute, hang on a minute, hang on a minute. I want to see something.
Connect.
Okay. I can't get this idea.
Wait!
It's all true, then. Who or what am I? Some kind of control? It doesn't feel like it. I mean, I still have free will.
Stunned.
My head.
Lame.
Infection. I'd already forgotten about it again. I should train my mind before that thing happens to me.
Contact. Enemy units detected.
Alright, well that was weird and
Take
stupid.
care of her henchmen first.
Commander? Training of Commander Core mental stability urgently
Yes, yes. Never do that. Shouldn't even be a thing anymore, honestly. It's a waste of time. And just keeps interrupting shit.
I need to keep going.
So that was silly. Basically, the only reason that her, like, robot form didn't go away after that conversation was because of all the random, stuff that Jax was saying afterwards, which didn't let the actual event happen until he was done talking. So that's why I wanted to see, because since she got threatened when I drew my weapon, I realized I could attack her. I just wanted to see what would happen. But turns out it was nothing.
We need to stay on track. Let's try to contact Cassandra again. The location we've chosen seems perfect for it. Let's get going.
Connection to Control Unit 0 established.
So, Cassandra, I don't think that I'm gonna let you catch me that easily. You'll have to come up with something else.
Analyzing.
Okay, hold up. I'll help you with your analysis. I know you're trying to divide us, stirring up riots and unrest among communities to keep them weak. You do that because you're scared. What if we did unite? What if we were one force?
Analyzing.
Would you still have stayed there in Maracor with your army and let us surround you?
Riots and unrest amongst people are calculated parameters.
Interesting. So you've worked it out. But what about individuals? What about a lone fighter who could get this close to you? How's that for a threat?
Where is your prototype?
I understand. Dawkins is a threat then. Of course he is. He knows things that could really mess up your day, huh? But actually, you don't even worry about it. Soon, all your dark ELEX will have contaminated everything. That's what you want, right?
High level of purity of carrier medium for transmuting individuals ensured.
Huh. Unless someone contaminates your carrier medium, or dilutes it with a similar substance.
Mana?
Damn. The Alb's ELEX depot in Ignidon. You're going to attack it soon, aren't you? I don't even know.
Gun down! That's...
But,
Contact. Enemy units detected.
Christ's sake.
Oh, God damn it. Why now?
Because she's attacking us. What do you think?
Commander?
Now's not the time.
They're starting to piss me off. But we need to keep going. I still need more information.
Way to interrupt everything and let me get shot, you asshole.
Let's talk to Cassandra one last time. Same location, same method. I mean, lightning can't strike the same spot twice, right?
Sure can. I mean, I already did by whatever analogy you're talking about.
Try it again. Contact Cassandra.
Connection to Control Unit 0 established.
So, where were we?
Analyzing.
Ah, that's right. We were talking about your carrier meeting, the Dark ELEX. How can you reverse the transmutation process after being bitten?
My analysis of your metabolism reveals an advanced stage of transmutation without metamorphosis. This is abnormal behavior.
I'll ask you again. Wait. Wait. Oh, I get it. You don't know how it all works. You have no fucking idea, do you? You're not a control unit. You're just an executive body. A Skyand puppet. They programmed you, and they control your processes. That's it, huh?
Comprehensive investigation in an appropriate research cell is vital.
Of course. It's your scientists. They're wondering why I still haven't turned into one of your creatures. It's one of the reasons you want Dawkins, too, huh? Don't want him leading an even stronger resistance against Dark ELEX.
Hold your position. The curators here will take you into custody. Where is your prototype?
Who gave you the damn order to look for us? Who wants to autopsy us anomalies?
Analyzing.
Who programmed you? Who's behind all this?
Analyzing.
Give me their fucking name!
Contact. Enemy units detected.
Shit!
Shit. There's so many.
Sensors detect no trace of Control Unit 0.
Cassandra retreated. Maybe I was a little rough there.
She wasn't giving us anything anyway.
Activate enhanced security protocols, little guy. I think we found out what we can.
Acknowledged.
Wasn't a lot, but still. Now I know what we need to face the Skyans in Marikor.
What is that?
Sensors detect weak signal from direction of Betara. The former is sharing contact data.
A message from the Skyans. What is it?
Principal Tayaac awaiting arrival of second humanoid anomaly in Betara Command Unit.
An audience with the Skyand elite, huh? Guess I piqued somebody's interest.
Additional data packets transferred. Isolation active.
Right. Leave enhanced security protocols active. Those sons of bitches will just try and take you over again. You better leave your visor closed until I've talked to Principal Tayaac.
Acknowledged.
We have to take care of ourselves first. I need a few good fighters by my side.
Recommendation. Verify loyalty of comrades.
Yeah, I'm afraid I'll have to do that before we go into battle. I can't afford to have any setbacks or betrayals right now. Thanks for the tip, pal.
Stand by.
That could be important.
So now Croner's gonna be
Another ally
all...
to check off the list. Let's keep going.
What? Well, Nasty's not gonna want anything to do with us at this point. And I assume Bullies would have been there if it didn't get cancelled by him already fucking off. So hopefully now's our chance to get really nasty so that she's not in awkward liability.
Almost time for the big battle. You ready for this?
This is what I do best. Chaos.
Well, we need order and discipline,
You think I'm gonna
please.
let you start this bloodbath without me? No way.
Good.
There won't be anything good about it. You can bet on that.
And another ally.
Really?
Let's keep going.
I've done, like, everything I could to make you hate me.
Jax,
What?
I got a problem.
What's up?
I've been trying to cut down my ELEX use for days. I tell myself it's the way to true effectiveness and intuition. Without even really knowing what... I don't even know how to say it.
You have doubts.
Yeah, but not because of the ELEX. I don't think my own people even understand what they're fighting for. I've spent a lot of time studying the plans we captured from the other factions. There's a lot of truth and power in them. To be honest, I would have expected much more hostility against the Alps. Most of the plans I've been able to look at were devoted to self-defense.
At times like these, everyone thinks of themselves and their own first.
I'd expected more ideological intentions and religious ideas. And now, under the circumstances, I'm not sure how it all affects the Alps. Do our own plans provide the same? Are we seeing the situation clearly? Or are we still sightless? Like back then, when everyone was blindly following the hybrid.
You don't know.
I follow the teachings of our agents and the commander. But I've never had a direct insight into their orders, much less.
I understand. You want to get your hands on the Alb's strategic plans.
I see no other way to remove my doubts. I've heard about a patrol of troopers somewhere up above the depot. Let's try our luck there.
All right. Let's go and check out your Alb patrol.
Yeah, let's do that. There's one thing, though. I don't want any of them harmed. Get it?
I know. That goes without saying.
You didn't have a problem with any of the other factions
Then
getting
let's
harmed.
see you get hold of their plans without them realizing, okay?
We'll give it a shot.
Wasn't that hard with the other ones, so just gotta figure out which way they're not all facing, and that'll be where the plans are. Well, they've got an entire flank here that's not even being looked at. Don't think any of that is their plans. But them being elves, why would their plans be on paper? Like, out of all of them. Where the hell are they? Can I talk to the dude?
Stop. There's nothing to see here. You should just leave right now.
Can I at least figure out where the hell they are? I didn't realize these guys wouldn't be hostile on sight. It doesn't seem like... Oh. Nobody knows nothing.
These are the plans Naira wants. I should get out of here. Fast.
Well, that was stupid.
Let's go.
Here are the Alb's plans.
Yeah, that's them. Feels treacherous to take them.
It feels treacherous because it is treason. We stole strategic war plans from your leaders. Well, we couldn't do much worse to turn the Albs against us.
We better keep this incident to ourselves.
Yeah, don't say.
You agree with me, don't you?
I think it would be better.
Good. I'm gonna concentrate on studying my people's plans for now. You don't have anything more important to do. Would you excuse me?
Of course.
Uh-oh.
Jarks.
Jarks. Yes, yes. Talking gibberish, we teleport somewhere for no reason. This is so dumb. I don't care.
Shit. Again.
Wow, we're all the way up here.
What did I do?
Who cares? We're leaving.
Commander, a group member has departed.
What?
Yeah? Who?
Naira.
I'm not surprised. She's an Alb, so you can trace her, right? Where'd she go?
Sending coordinates to Adjutor now.
Ignadon. Where else? Bet she wants to go back to the depot. Thanks, pal. I'll take care of Naira when I have the time.
Acknowledged.
She's having a crisis of confidence, isn't she?
Training of
Yes, that's what I'm here to do. This stupid shit that I have to do every day. Takes half a day just to get done.
My head.
Right now? Already? We just did this.
Damn infection.
Alright, whatever. This game is so dumb.
We'll be going to Maricor soon. You come with me?
Maricor? Are you insane? No way. Man, guess you can see right through me now, can't you, big guy? Of course I'll come. Not like I have anything better to do. I'll be there.
Another ally I can check off my list.
Good.
Let's keep going.
Just check audio for you. Did you not actually play the game? I was trying to piss off Nasty so she would leave, and even though she hates my guts, apparently I just confirmed her loyalty, so that's annoying.
We'll be heading to Maricor soon. You coming with us?
Of course. The Skyand's culture holds all manner of mysteries. I am eager to understand them.
Thanks. I wouldn't want to do it without you.
Likewise.
Youch.
Another ally to check off the list. Let's keep going.
Yeah, apparently she just likes the abuse.
It won't be long before we're at war. Will you still be fighting by my side when the time comes?
How dare you ask me that?
Well, I need to know.
Oh, shut up. Of course I'll still be by your side. What else would I be doing, you idiot?
We also have an abusive relationship, it seems. But hey, if you abuse each other, it just equals out, doesn't it? So I'm guessing I have to get her, like, loyalty to its final point before I can confirm that, I guess. Ah! Cool. Oh god, I'm falling. What the hell are you doing out here?
Hey, what are you doing here?
I was afraid you'd find me. Why can't you just let me go?
I've invested too much in you to just give up now.
A very sober and objective explanation, but I don't believe it at all.
That's all you're getting. You better explain to me what all this nonsense is about.
It's the Free People. I've learned a lot about the other communities recently. I had to accept that their intentions and motives are not so different from those of my people.
Is that a good thing, or not?
No, not at all. It would mean that all my life I've been under the mistaken impression that...
I know what you mean. The Albs are just people, too.
I'll never be one of them.
Maybe not. But you can try. If you give up now, the Skyants will win in the end. Pain, suffering, doubt, even hatred and violence. They're all very human. It's not weakness. It's a foundation for empathy. A way of perceiving the world. Come with me. I'll help you do this.
I don't know. It's such a mess.
It's a storm. Almost all the time. A whirlwind of logic and emotion. Let me help you.
What if it goes wrong? Badly wrong.
Then it does. And then you try it again.
Your willpower is...
It's not willpower, Naira. It's humanity. Come on. We still have a lot of work to do.
Okay. I'll follow you. I have one more request.
Go on.
The Skyans. I want to study their plans too.
We don't know any of them.
Humans' plans I could still understand. But the Skyans?
Just do me a favor. I need to verify something extremely important. I was able to make out a small group of them operating not far from here. Will you come with me if I try to capture their plans?
We've been trying to capture their plans the whole damn game to figure out what they're about. Who's to say that these people, this troop's gonna have any?
All right. I'll help you capture the strategic plans from the Skyans.
Then let's not waste any more time. They'll attack as soon as they see us.
I'm used to that.
I'll leave it up to you to decide which method we use to get the plans.
I suggest grenades. They have not failed me to this point.
Where have I seen this before?
Let's get rid of all these.
Make sure they don't get the best of us.
Why are there so many icebergs out here? Simple enough.
You are still very effective.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Well, you took down the Skyans. Did you get hold of their plans?
I'm looking for them.
Ah, I knew there was something else.
And hurry and get them.
If they wrote down their plans on paper too, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. They are literally on paper. These people communicate by, like, telepathy and shit. And they still write down their plans on paper. Just because they can't imagine any other way to do this quest.
Here are the Skyans' plans.
Show them to me. It's just as I thought. They're structured just like the human plans. The truth is simply the truth.
And what's that?
The bottom line is, I get it now. The instinct for self-preservation, the ideologies, flocking together, love, even hate. I used to be calm and logical. Now I'm explosive and highly sensitive. But I'm starting to like it. I mean, I know I go from one extreme to the other a lot. But I don't think I'd want to be without them. Even if it means that I often suffer the burden of emotions.
I think you're doing pretty good.
Thanks for never giving up on me. I owe you one.
Really? Then how about...
No more guard duty, okay?
No. No more guard duty. Promise.
Good. Then let's move on. I think we left some loose ends.
So, am I not going to get the loyalty opportunity for that? I wonder if all those generated, like, just at that moment, and I don't get another one. Because I didn't do her quest on time. Well, whatever, we'll sort that out later. Ekram, what? Where did this quest come from? We haven't even talked to that dude in like 20 years. The problem with a lot of these companion quests is they start to go up and... I think we are, Dans. They start to go up like an interesting path, but they're so... Why am I here? This is where I wanted to go. They have so little imagination that the quests and like the whole resolution for them and whatever the characters learn is so boring, so basic. Like, okay, there were interesting themes touched on in both the games, well, at least the first one, on how like the ELEX stunts your emotions and withdrawal from it creates sort of an emotional like whirlwind, and how people come to terms with that before it like destroys them. Could have gone somewhere like that with Naira, but it's just so generic. Alright, so I gotta talk to the robot.
We need to find Dawkins and take him out. He's too big of a threat. So turn your sensors up and track him down. Let me know the second you find anything.
Localization protocol initiated.
I don't know what'd be worse. If we found him, if he found us, or if the Skyans found him. Let's get a summary of the tasks we have ahead of us.
Stand by.
Ekrom needs my support in the battle against the
How do we know
Skyans.
this?
I need to put an end to the riots going on in the land of the free people. The Sixth Power must be able to work in peace. Most importantly, the biggest problem facing my faction needs to be worked out. We need clear heads. A principal called Tayaac wants me to visit him in the Patara Former. I'll need to be careful. It could be an audience with a Skyand superior or just a cheap attempt to trap me. I still don't know. It's about time we took Dawkins out. The sooner the better. Tell me right away if you track him down.
Acknowledged.
Last but not least, we need to get Cassandra to open the gateway to the main Former. That's definitely going to be difficult. So let's keep going. We have a lot to do.
Stand by.
Alright, that's exhausting.
Right now, we should tackle the biggest disputes in the lands of the free people. Cassandra has more and more machines under her control targeting humans. For us clerics, taking care of these matters is a sacred duty.
Don't be so high and mighty now.
I should talk to Judicator Reinhold about it as soon as possible.
Acknowledged.
It does seem like they're trying to make more of an effort to integrate...
Let's go. Clock's ticking.
Integrate the faction into the main quest some more, but so far it's been kind of tertiary. I don't know what would have been different if we had not joined the Albs, who we would have gotten instead of the Separatists to come here. Speaking of which, I don't know where the hell any of them ended up. Alright, whatever. I'm most interested in this quest to meet one of these fools. What? Why is it out here? Oh, it's inside. That's why. Well, if they want me to meet with them, are they going to be hostile when I walk in there? I suspect they are. Well, we're not meeting a big bad, but we're meeting a big bad. It's like, these are definitely going to be hostile out here. So I, like, have to fight my way in just to meet with them? That doesn't make sense. If you want me to meet with you, then have your guards let me in. I wouldn't even consider this an oversight. This is just lazy. Like, should have been obvious to Pranovites that if you're gonna have a mission where I meet with the enemy, they should not be attacking me. Considering they wanted me to meet with them. I wonder what the implication is on how they built this, because, like, there's such orderly-looking structures with so much, like, gross, weird formations on it. I think the implication is that they're just taking, like, resources from, like, human ruins and stuff and using it. But to build it with such, like, structure and such utility and then have it just covered in all this gross shit that's kind of obstructing all of it. Seems more like this is a place that existed, and the Formers landed on top of it. At the same time, none of this looks like human technology. Other than, like, some of this stuff they, like, scavenged. Right, but I just mean, it doesn't look like this was built by them. It looks like they took it over. Yet, it also doesn't look like any kind of human facility. So, it's confusing. So, there is something, like, Kaya has been trying to figure it out. It's some kind of mutation of regular ELEX, but it's not really clear if, like, these aliens are making that happen. Maybe she mentioned it and I've forgotten. But it's not, it doesn't seem like it's a natural mutation of it. But it is mutating the ELEX here to become Dark ELEX, I think. What makes it so special, we don't really know yet. Ostensibly, yes. That's why he keeps complaining about headaches and randomly, like, blacking out and ending up in random places. Well, it's all quite bizarre. No guards here. I can't wait to see what this is about.
This is the Batara former command cell. Now where's Principal Tayaac?
They love their names with back-to-back A's in this game. You got a gross face.
And out of their midst will come men who will tower above all others, and yet be equal to them.
Huh. So you must be Principal Tayaac. Didn't know Skyans could speak our language.
What has long rested in darkness has returned to the light of the world. Yes, we speak your language. And yes, they call me Tayaac now. A designation of my identity, one that has not completely shed its roots.
You were waiting for me.
I called, and you came.
Why now? Why haven't you tried to negotiate with humans before?
Your attempts to infiltrate Cassandra were impressive. You are worthy of our attention.
What makes you think you have the right to destroy our planet?
It is as much our planet as it is yours, and we will improve it.
Who are you? Where the hell are you from?
The ground beneath you tells our story, but there are few who could remember it now.
But why Magellan? Couldn't you have found another world?
Unless you are aware of an alternative habitat, that is not a viable proposal.
Why invade now? Why not before?
We had not completed our primary research. We would have been unprepared.
You're not giving me straight answers. Just a load of bullshit.
You hear the words, but your mind is too limited to discern the truth behind them.
Why did you call me? What do you want from me?
You are the second humanoid anomaly. If anyone can understand, it would be you.
What the fuck?
You could ask 1,000 more questions, and I could answer them all. And yet your mind would not apprehend this knowledge without the one answer to every question.
And what's that?
Who we are, where we come from, where we are going, and how much time we have left is all at the will of the singularity. It is the source. It is our God. It is the ELEX. And it will be the end of us all.
More damn riddles. How am I supposed to understand anything if everything you say just raises more questions?
Your thoughts are tied in knots, when really it's all so simple. Let me explain it to you from the very beginning. First, there was desire, a shared obsession for eternal life. We were not the only ones with such a desire. There was another, a scientist and inventor, making his name at what was then called the Infinite Skies Corporation.
You're talking about Dawkins.
It was he who invented the formula for immortality. He who discovered the singularity, a celestial body with the necessary laboratory conditions, many light years away. And so the inventor sent a delegation of scientists there, so that they could make his elixir of life a reality. And they succeeded. The first ELEX was created, but the inventor was still here on Magellan. If he was to remain alive for the many decades of research ahead, he would need the first derivative of the ELEX brought to him. And so the comet became the emissary of this miracle, delivering both the ELEX and the cataclysm that would reduce the planet to ashes. The rest of Magellan's story you wrote yourself.
Huh. I thought it must have been something like that. Callahan wasn't the only spacecraft sent to save mankind from the comet. There was a second one, carrying a group of scientists, and its name was Cassandra. That's who you are, isn't it? You're the scientist Dawkins sent in search of eternal life. When I first heard what you called yourselves, it sounded like sky ants. But you're not insects. You're not even beings from another planet. You're scientists. And you risked everything, heading into the sky in search of the very essence of life. Everything that's happened to our world over the last 2 centuries, it's because of you. You developed ELEX and brought it here.
My name was once Taylor, but many years of metamorphosis and cellular renewal turned me into something else. Turned us all into something unique. We became the Skyans. I am Tayaac now, the guardian of Betara, one of those who will improve Magellan.
You call what you do improving? Killing everything and everyone and building your own world? You've got another word for that. Genocide.
Those who are worthy will be transformed. All others are expendable.
What was it like, being shot into the sky like that?
We are immortal. We can do things the rest of humanity can't even dream are possible. But it has come at a high cost. After centuries near the singularity, developing the ELEX, we began to change. But we came to an even more devastating realization. The singularity was moving. Slowly at first, then faster and faster. Even the most hardened skeptics could no longer deny what we had started to suspect. You see, the ELEX was not just made near the singularity. Many of the components were actually taken from it.
Does that mean?
Yes. The ELEX is part of the singularity, and it wants it back.
That thing, it's on its way here? You stole part of its essence and now it's coming to take it back. To reunite with the ELEX. Is that what you're saying?
Your mind is beginning to see now, to understand.
Why the hell are you telling me this? What do you want?
You are the second humanoid anomaly. You are a DNA replicant of Dr. Adam Charles Dawkins, or Deus, as he is known among Skyans. You have a direct connection to him. Of all living humans, you must know where he is.
As it happens, I have no idea where Dawkins is now. But why is he so important to you?
Those of us who left in the Cassandra space shuttle risked our lives and had to live in open space for decades. Dawkins only had one job. He was to prepare this planet for our return with the first derivative of the ELEX we sent him. But when we finally received word from him and returned, well, so much has gone wrong with this planet in our absence.
So you want to make Dawkins pay for not preparing the planet for you. But that's not the whole story, is it? You don't understand why I still resist your infection, do you? Cassandra's computer told me. My superhuman willpower is a mystery, and you're starting to realize I could be dangerous to you. How am I doing so far?
You see much.
So you want to drag me off to your labs and tie me to one of your dissection tables? Of course. And since I'm Dawkins' DNA replicant, you think I must have the same abilities he does. So take me apart, and you learn all about him, too.
Since you seem to understand everything so clearly, there's no need to prolong things. If you can't help us find him, this conversation is over. Dawkins won't be able to hide forever.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Just one more thing.
Enough questions. It is time to study your anomaly. We have very little time before the singularity arrives. We must be prepared. That means expanding our knowledge of mutability, and your DNA could save us many years of research. Now, make your way to one of our research cells. You cannot win the battle with the new ELEX anyway. Sooner or later, you will become one of us.
Then why are you so eager to take me apart? You don't know shit. Anyway, even if it does come to that, it'll be my decision, not yours.
Enough! We need to finish this now.
Over my dead body.
If that is how it must be.
Shit.
Shouldn't have come here.
Really? That voice after all this?
Damn infection.
They couldn't even make his, like, standard generic voice his proper one. It's just a random ass NPC voice. Oh wow, they go down when you shoot them. Unbelievable.
Fucking son of a bitch. Dawkins is the cause of everything that's happened to humanity. The world fell to his arrogance and greed. He wanted nothing more than to prolong his own miserable existence. And now, when the spirits he summoned are haunting him,
We're here, Tweety Birds.
this has to stop. For good. My drone needs to find him. I must put it.
He had garlic bread, I didn't even notice. Fuck's sake. I was actually starting to get into that. I mean, it's very contrived, the whole explanation, but it, like, kind of makes sense and doesn't seem like a retcon or anything. But it annoys me that even they are just a preparation for something else that's coming to destroy the world. So, singularity. I mean, I don't exactly know what that means. I think of it like a black hole, but... like, I'm aware of singularity as, like, the belief that artificial intelligence will eventually destroy us. That's sometimes referred to as the singularity, but I don't think that's what's being referred to here. So, let's try and wrap our heads around that. What exactly... So, how did this happen? The timeline seems to be fucked up with what he just said, though. Dawkins became aware of the singularity and had the suspicion that it was going to... It's going to be... If they actually tease a sequel, then they had a lot of fucking faith in this game. A lot of misguided faith. Dawkins became aware of the singularity and sent scientists there near it because he believed that it could develop the, like, elixir of eternal life, as they call it. And I guess their intention was to somehow, like, because he wanted it to arrive...
No.
I'm talking here.
Not now.
Really? What just happened? I think he's supposed to be coughing. The hell just happened?
Something's happening to me. I think I'm starting to develop the ability to control it. I'm becoming one with the Dark ELEX and its properties, just as the Skyants feared. Dawkins, I will find you, and I will finish this. Man. Wardek's actions are and always have been motivated by his fears of going cold turkey.
This is not relevant right now.
It's hard to believe if you'd seen him the way he was. The commander in charge of the Ice Palace.
So this is what I said on Twitter, Dance. I feel like so many dialogues get queued up on a priority system and get dumped all at once. And that's why Bully's whole thing got fucked up. Because when I pissed him off enough for his loyalty to basically bottom out, he was already committed to not being part of the group anymore. But for some reason, there was like a delay on that. Like, he didn't immediately say, I'm like, you fucking scumbag, I'm leaving. That was like set on a delay. So the next time I ran into him, the quest update came in at a higher priority, and he gave me that first, and then immediately after that, said, fuck you, I'm leaving. And that's what keeps happening with these random dialogues like that Jax throws out as we're walking around, is a whole bunch of them will suddenly queue up at once, and it'll just dump them one after the other. It's really bizarre. And it keeps throwing me off, because, like, even when it starts, like, something interesting starts to happen, suddenly Jax is just talking about something completely irrelevant. Like, that whole bit about Wardek was just a random, like, thing that happens on the timer, but that timer rolled over in the middle of all of that, so that's why it showed up afterwards. It's the most confusing thing. Anyway, so what the fuck? We're controlling the Dark ELEX now? We're controlling our infection? How's that any different than them? I guess it's just the fact that we're not, like, being possessed by... Ow, hot. Not being possessed by, like, their hive mind, if it even works that way. Who knows at this point? Alright, so the Skyans are humans. They developed ELEX, but how did it become Dark ELEX? That's what I don't understand. The comet, I guess, was like, I don't know, the 1.0 version of ELEX. And Dark ELEX is, like, what they continue to develop afterwards. Is how I'm kind of rationalizing this. Yeah, I mean, how else are you going to interpret it? Like, it clearly served a function. It wasn't like a incomplete, like, thing. But it was developed by them. It's not like some new element, like, alien substance that we just doesn't exist on our periodic table. Yes, the garlic bread. But then Dark ELEX was just the product of more research and development on it. But I guess what is their plan to do to stop the singularity, I guess? And why is it so important that they completely terraform the Earth and get rid of all other sentient life in the process? These are questions we need answers to. Why is she out here? What is she doing there? And this is a bug with Naira that seems to keep coming up, is that for some reason when her, like, quest advances, she doesn't stay at the Bastion. She stays at, like, the last place we initiated a quest with her. So now I have to go find her. She was at the Bastion, but I assume she's got some quest progression now. Or is she just out here to cry some more? Yeah, okay, so this became her home position when it's not supposed to be. So she's completely broken.